Hey everybody, this is Alex with GuitarForce.com. Today we're going to take a look at Cold Day in Hell by Gary Moore, another supported request by Curtis, so thank you very much. I hope you like this lesson. We got a bunch of typical Gary Moore licks in this song, so this is going to be a lot of fun. As usual, the tabs and the backing track are going to be available at GuitarForce.com for free. As far as the sound, again, was using the VST plugin Guitar Rig. The preset, as always, I'm going to post a picture for you to see of the preset that I was using for this song. While you're checking out the picture, keep in mind that this song is in standard tuning, and here is my low E for your tuning reference. Alright, so without further ado, let's take a listen to the intro part, then we'll come back close up and start the lesson. Let's check it out. Okay, so the intro part starts off with hitting the part of a C sharp minor chord, right, which is located here at the 9th position. And all we do, just fretting this part of the chord and hitting these 2 or 3 strings, the B, G, and D, or any of these 2 strings. If you hit them, it's going to be alright. As like I said, it's just a part of a chord, and that's how the song starts. Right, so we hit that, and then we have a slide from around 12th fret downwards. Okay, so it starts off like this. Alright, next figure goes like this. So here we have on the high E string, 14th fret, 3 bends, and it's a half step bend, so we have to get this note, right, which is on the 15th fret, but we bend it up 3 times. Then we have quick, which is 12 on the high E to 14 on the B, adding some vibrato, and then we finish the phrase with the back to the 12th fret of the high E string, and we have a quick bend. All right, and we cut off the melody. So one more time. Like that. The next phrase. Okay, so here we are actually in the C sharp minor pentatonic, the 1st position, and we're going to be using this position quite a lot, so a lot of things are happening here. So with this lick, we do bend on the 12th fret of the B string, and then we have 9 on high E, 9 on B, bend on the G string, 11th fret, bring it down, pull off to 9, then play 11 on D, then we're back to G string at the 9th fret, and we have a slide bend here, and back to the D string, 11th fret, hitting it twice. Okay, so one more time, the whole phrase goes like this. Okay, then the second part of the intro goes like this. Okay, again we have bends on the high E string, 14th fret, again 3 times. And then for the last part of the lick, we go from 12 to 14 on the high E, adding vibrato. And then the last part of the intro goes like this. Okay, so here we go into the thirds. Into the triplets. And the first one is, again, we have a bend on the 12th fret of the B string. Then we have these 2 double stops, which are 9 on the high E and the B string played at the same time. Then what we do, just fret the B string at the 12th fret, back to the 9th fret of the high E and the B string. Then we have, so here we have a bend on the G string, 11th fret, half step bend, down to 11th fret, 9, 11 on the G. All of these are played in the G, on the G string. Then we play 11 on D, back to G string, 9th fret, slide bend. Then we play 11 on D, 11 on A. Alright, so one more time. Okay, so like I said, this is in triplets, and the bend starts off on the off beat, so we have this. Okay, and then we slide out and we go into the verse.
So many times you try to take the best of me. So many times now you're gonna take the rest of me.
Okay, so the first verse, again, we are starting it off with like we did in the beginning, hitting the C sharp minor chord, right? So this is the first figure that we do, that we play, just hitting these, again, 3 strings at the 9th fret. Then the harmony changes to F sharp minor, then we go back to the C sharp minor, and we play the next lick, which goes like this. Alright, so here we have on the G string 2 times 6th fret, 2 16th notes, then we go 5, 7 on B, bend up the 7th fret up, and then we go 5, 7, back to G string 6th fret, and then we have again from the 5th fret of the B to the 6th fret of the G string. Alright, so again slowly the whole phrase goes like this. Okay, next lick, which is again just hitting that high E and the B strings at the 9th fret, you know, just producing this high noise on these 2 strings. Then the next lick goes like this. Okay, so here we are bending 12th fret of the B string, and then we go 9 on high E, 9 on B, to 11 on G, to 9 on G, slide bend, and then 2 times playing the 11th fret of the D string. Okay, now we go into the chorus, and the first chorus goes like this.
Better look at what you're doing before it's too late. There's a fine line you're treading between love and hate. There'll be a cold day in hell before I'm coming back to you.
Okay, so for the choruses we're going to be playing chords, and it's basically we're playing just the power chords, starting off with an E. Also we're palm muting them, and we play 8th notes. Okay, so for one bar we have E, then we go to F sharp 7, but we're still just playing the power chord. Now when we play these chords, in the end, on the 4th beat of F sharp 7, for example, we let go of the palm mute and we just let ring out the chord. And also we use an open low E string when we switch to the next chord. So from the F sharp 7 chord, we go to G sharp 7, but again we're just playing the power chords, right? And we do the same kind of thing. So we palm mute 8 notes. The 4th beat we just let ring out the notes, use again the low E open to switch in between the chords. So after the G7 we go back to F sharp 7. After the G sharp 7 we go to F sharp 7 and then back to E. So the whole progression goes like this. Now for the last part of the chorus, we're back to E chord, and the first time when we play the first chorus we just play it once for a quarter note, and then we have a rest for a quarter note, and then we have open strings. So let me demonstrate that how it's going to be. So it's going to be like this. Okay, so this is the end of the chorus, and what I did here, just like I said, play the E power chord, let it ring out, then we have a rest, then hit it one more time, and then hit the high A, the high E and B strings. Then we're back to the low part of the chord, play it 2 times. Then we play F sharp for 3 times, open low E, and the last chord is going to be A7, which looks like this. Alright, so one more time, the last part of the chorus goes like this. Okay, so keep in mind that this is, we play this particular rhythmical progression in the first chorus. In the second chorus we don't have the rest in the when we play the E power chord, so it's going to be like this. So we hit the open strings 2 times, okay, when we play this in E, the last part. So this kind of figure we play in the second and third choruses. And for the first chorus, in the end we play a lick which goes like this. Again we're playing triplets, and we start off with the bend on the 12th fret of the high E string, and also we have a rake, so we have dead strings, the G and B, okay, and before we hit the high E string we just mute these 2 strings and picking the high E string only, and then we have these triplets, so we have 12 to 9, and also you can add little bends here when playing these. So 12 to 9 on high E, 12 to 9 on B. Then on the G string we have bend on the 11th fret, half step. Then we play, just bring it down and play 11, 9. Then we play on D string 11, 9. And on the A we have 11. Okay, so one more time. Okay, so this is the last lick of the first chorus. And then we go into the second chorus. I'm sorry, then we go into the second verse.
So many times you try to play a dead end game. Yes, you did. I try to tell you, but you never want to take the blame. Now you
Alright, so the first lick in the verse number 2 goes like this. So here we have 12th fret of the high E going quickly to the 14th fret of the B. Add some vibrato and then slide out. The next lick. Okay, so here we have 2 16th notes on the D string, 11th fret. Then we play 9, 11 on the G. 2 bends on the same fret. At the 11th fret, then third time when we bend the G string at the 11th fret, we go into the next lick, which is. So we bend it up. Then we go right into the 9th fret, 11 on D, 9 on G, 11 on G, 11 on D, add some vibrato, and then we have 9 on G, 11 on D. So one more time, slowly, it goes like this. The next lick is again just hitting these 2-3 strings like we did before, the part of the C sharp minor chord, okay, at the 9th position right here. And then after that we have the last lick before the chorus, which goes like this. Okay, so here we have some bending, and we start. The first bend is going to be on the G string, 9th fret, and it's a whole step. Then the second bend is going to be kind of half step, in between half step, quarter step, okay? And you can add some vibrato. Then we play 11 on the D string. Then we have again this quick 9 on the G back to 11 on D. Hit it one more time, and then we finish the phrase with 9th fret on the G with the bend. And we kind of cut it off when we bend it up. So one more time. Alright. Then we go into the second chorus, which is again, like I said, you know, just playing the power chords exactly the same as we did in the first chorus. So as you can see, when I'm going back to the E chord, just without rest, play these. Like that, and then we have again the ending lick for the chorus, which goes like this. So here we have bends on the 12th fret of the high E. Then we go into triplets and we play 12 to 9 on the high E, 12 on B. Then we have, which is bend on the G string, 11th fret. Half step, then we play 11, 9, back to 11, still on G string, and then we finish it off with the 11th fret of the D string. So one more time. And finish it off with some vibrato. Okay, and then we go into the bridge section.
Told you that you were way out of line. Too busy talking to listen, accusing me of telling lies.
Okay, so the first part of the bridge, we're going to be using just 2 chords, and these chords are A13 going to A dominant 7. And it goes like this. First we hit the low E string at the 5th fret, and I'm here using the thumb around the neck grip like that. because it's easier for me to play it like that. And Gary was using this kind of grip as well. So the first chord, like I said, is going to be A dominant 13. So we hit the low E string at the 5th fret. Then the A13 looks like this. Alternatively, you can use the open A string like that. Okay, so the A dominant 13 looks like this. Here's the 13th interval, and all we do, just lift that finger off the fretboard, and we have the A dominant 7. So the figure goes like this. And you can kind of palm mute the A note in the beginning. And we play these for 2 times. Then we go to C sharp minus 7, and we kind of do the same rhythmical figure. But this time we're using low E string at the 9th fret. And then for the chords, we're going to be using just the 3 strings, B, G, and the D at the 11th fret, going to the 9th fret. Again, playing 2 times, and in the end of the 2nd time we add this figure. Alright, so just playing the power chord. Then we go down to the A, and we play again A13, and we add again this offbeat rhythmical figure, just playing the A chord. And then we go right into the D sharp 9 dominant, hitting it once in the beginning of the bar, and then on the 4th beat of the bar we add again this, just the 16th note, but playing the whole chord, right, and followed by an 8th note, dotted 8th note. So we have this. And then for the last bar before the solo, we have a D major 7, but it's played on the offbeat of the bar. Okay, so we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, so if the beat goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, we play the chord on the end. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay. All right, so the whole bridge is just gonna play it through one more time. All of the things together so you can see how it goes. So here we go. Okay, so that's the bridge, and then we go into the solo section. Alright, so the opening lick for the solo goes like this. So here we have a bend on the high E string, 14th fret, for 2 beats, and then we release it back down and we play 12 on the high E, going fast to the 14th fret of the B string, and pick it one more time. Alright? The next phrase goes like this. Okay, so here we have a bend on the B string, 12th fret, full one step up. Then we go 9 on high E, 12 on B. Then we play a double stop. So it's the high E and B strings at the 9th fret. Then onto the G string we have a bend on the 11th fret, half step up. Bring it down, 9, 11. Then we have 11 on D. And then we have on the G string 9th fret for one beat, and we slightly bend it. And then we have two notes on the D string 11th fret. Okay, so one more time slowly. The next phrase. Okay, so this is just a quick lick. Starts off with the 9th fret on the G string. Then we have a pull off 11 to 9 on D, to 11 on A, and we slide out. Then we have another slide up and down, and then the next phrase goes like this. So here we start off on the off beat on the low E string going 2, 3, 4, and keep in mind that the 4th fret is falling on the on beat. So we have we have a rest of a quarter note, an 8th note, I'm sorry, and we go 16th notes, 2, 3, 4 falls on the beat. Then we continue 2, 4 on A string, 2 on D. Then we have this lick. So it's again on D string, staying here, and we play pull off from 5, 4, 2. It's played faster. Back to the 4th fret. Then we play 4 on A string. Then after that we have a slide from the 4th fret on the D string to the 6th. Then we pick on the G string 6th fret 3 times. 5 on B. Back to G string 6th fret. Add some vibrato, and then we finish the phrase with the 5th fret on the B string. Okay, so slowly all of that last lick goes like this. One more time. Then the next lick goes like this. So we change the position, going to the 13th fret, staying on the G string, bend up a whole step. Then we bring it down and we go 13, 11, 9. And also for these notes you can use a kind of semi-harmonic, semi-pinch harmonic. So it's not a pure pinch harmonic, but there is a note also with the pinch harmonics. Okay, so try that. So we go 13, 11, 9, and then onto the D string we go 11, 9. So after the bend, this lick, and after that we have, now here is the very pronounced pinch harmonic. It's the same bend on the 13th fret of the G string. And then the last two notes are going to be 9 on G to 11 on D. So one more time, the whole lick. Then after that we have a slide, and then we go, which is just going down the C sharp minor blues scale. Starts off with 9th fret on the D string, then we go 11, 10, 9, 7 on the A string. Then we have, so it's a bend on the 9th fret, and then we go right into the 7th fret. of the A string, and we finish it off with the 9th fret of the low E string. Okay, so one more time, the whole thing. Add some vibrato, slide out, and then the second part of the solo goes like this. Okay, so let's stop so far. Okay, so we start. This phrase goes starting off with the 14th fret on the B string, then we go 12, 14 on the high E, 2 bends on the 14th fret of the high E string, and then we go back to the 12th fret, fast to the 14th fret of the B string, and picking it one more time. So once again. Okay, then the next part. So we are back to the high E string, we play 12 to 14, bend up, and then we have this quick hammer on from 12 to 14. Like that. Then we have open string noise. You can use the G, D, and also the B string, so it's 2 times, something like that. And then we have 16 on the high E, 17 bend up. Then we're back to 16th fret, and here we have this sound, which is we're fretting 2 strings at the same fret. So at the 16th fret we're fretting the high E and the B strings, and we bend it up, so that's why we get this sound. And we have 3 bends, step and a half. And then this little lick which goes 16 to 14 on the high E, 17 on B. So we have 16, 14 on the high E, 17 on the B. Then we have 14 on the high E to 14 on B. Okay, so one more time. Sorry, one more time. And then we go into series of bends. This phrase, which is, like I said, it's the bends starting off on the 17th fret of the B string, and it's a gradual bend while picking the string. So we have 4 times on the 17th fret, then we move 1 fret up to the 18th fret, and we continue bending it up and picking in the same manner. So it's like micro bends. Okay, then we get to the full step bend, and the last bend is going to be step and a half. So on the 17th fret we have 4 notes, on the 18th fret we have 8 notes, okay? And after the last bend we have, which is again on the B string, going 17 to 14, picking twice 17, and finish it off on the 14th fret, okay? So one more time. Then we slide out, and the last lick goes like this. So we slide into the 9th fret of the B string, pick 9 on high E, back to 9 on B, then we have a bend on the G string 11th fret, pull off to 9, and then 9 to 11 on D string. And then the last bend is going to be, it's a gradual bend, and again we are fretting 2 strings at the same time. and at the 17th fret, so it's a high E and the B strings, and bending it up gradually on the same fret, like that. And basically that's the whole solo.